Hi guys, Mitchell here, Mitchell in Minnesota. Third time's the charm. I got an email, one start, and then I turned into a squirrel on another start. So, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mitchell. I had gastric bypass revision from Lapband on August 7th, 2018 at the St. Joseph's Hospital in St. Paul, Minnesota with Dr. Jeffrey Fausen. My starting weight was 273 pounds. After my 2-week liquid diet and the day of surgery, I was 260, and today I am 243 pounds, sorry, which is a total loss of 31 pounds in the time period of July 23rd to today, August 27th. Pretty excited about that. So yeah, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Glad to have you. Hopefully you have a weight loss goal or tip or whatever in your mind. I am also, sorry, I got another email. I'm a squirrel, you guys. Today is not the day. It's also, sidebar, it's also really humid. We just had a crazy rainstorm, which I love, but it's been 100% humidity for like 3 days, and I'm from the West Coast. Washington does not have that. I was thinking of some of my other YouTubers, Mini-Me in Tennessee. Tennessee probably has humidity. I'm Little Kansas Kitty. I guarantee you guys have like wicked humidity down there. I don't do that. I get very frustrated and very mean, but that's neither here nor there. Back on track. So yes, if you are a follower, thank you for coming back. I hope that if you're not, you'll subscribe and like and maybe leave a comment, see what you'd like to see, because it's half of these are just me rambling. But I did want to talk about today. Today is my 3-week post-op. Well, it's really tomorrow morning, but I've got a lot of meetings tomorrow. I had my 2-week, but did it right today, so it's about 3-week post-op meeting with my surgeon. So I went to the doctor today, and I wrote down some questions. Isn't this cute? My husband gave this to me for my birthday. I thought that was so fun. So I wrote down questions, and I'm going to go through them with you because some of them contradict what my nutritionist said, and some of it is just interesting. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I went to my doctor, and I get to start soft solids tomorrow, which I am so excited. Again, my bariatric plan, this is a disclaimer, my bariatric plan is my bariatric plan with my surgeon's office, with my bariatric center. Yours may not be that way, and that is totally fine. There are a million different types of bariatric plans out there, and they work for lots of different types of people. That's the disclaimer, so no silly business in the comments. So, at my 3 weeks, I can go on soft solids that last for 2 weeks. Which is so awesome because I'm sick of pureeing things. I do not like it, and I'm sick of, and it's still a liquid pretty much, so I'm waiting for that feeling. So I wrote down a bunch of questions for Dr. Fausen, and I got them all answered, and I feel really good about it. So yeah. So first, I do want to say that something I was not informed of, but I have seen over the internet is true, but I just wanted to verify it by a surgeon, my surgeon, was that if you are going from Lapband to Rny, the weight loss can potentially be less because you've already built up restriction, you've already built up things, so your body already knows what's coming. I'm lucky right now because he brought the numbers in, and I've lost way faster than, not bad fast, but faster than most of his gastric bypass to y'all. Most of his Lapband to Rny patients, which makes me feel good. I had it on my 30th birthday, and I'm a male. So maybe he said that maybe that has something to do with it. He looked at my scars. My scars are healing great. And again, I'm so thankful that he cut into the scar that my port was in, so there wasn't another one, so I thanked him for that too. And I will do a scar thing. Little Kansas Kitty, I did buy the Mederma, so I'm gonna try with that. But yeah, let's get into the question. So my little notebook that I brought in because I'm a nerd. So I said I'm staying away from Facebook groups for the most part. I still look at them. Like there's 2 that I follow. I think one's called Gastric Bypass Support and one is called like VSG-Rny Lapband Support Group. And it's a great group. Please do not get that misconstrued. It's a fabulous group. But I get very verklempt when I read things, you know, that there's a lot of judgmental nonsense going on, I feel like, and I'm not about that. And unfortunately, there's not a lot of men on there. For 29,000 people, I rarely see men. But there is a group for men that I am a part of. The two groups that I'm a part of Lapband-Rny support group, and Rny support for men. So that's nice. I think it's good and healthy to have that, and I check on it once in a while. But I've kind of given off on the other side, and he agreed, and he's like, you know, most patients statistically are women over the age of 40. I'm not their height. I don't have the female body, obviously, so there's different things in there. So it's just, everybody's body is different to begin with, and everybody's journey is going to be different. That's what it is. So that was my first point. I said, is popcorn ever allowed again? Special occasions, ? Because I love popcorn at the movie theater. I don't really have it. I rarely don't have it outside. He said, most of these, he said, at 4 to 6 weeks, however you feel comfortable, blah, blah, blah. He said, yes, should not be a problem. It's a slider food, so keep it at the theater and you should be fine. He said, go ahead and butter it up. It's not going to inhibit if you just limit it. Thanksgiving. I said, am I allowed to have a fun Thanksgiving? And he laughed and he said, it's okay to graze. It's, you know, have a little bit of everything. Try a bite of everything that you want. That's kind of his advice there. Coffee. This is a big one because I know this is like the taboo thing in the weight loss community. My plan says that I can have a cup of decaf a day, but my surgeon today said, yeah, after 4 weeks, go for it. You can go back on regular coffee. And I said, regular coffee? He goes, yeah, it's have a cup a day, don't go crazy. They're seeing less and less instances of ulcers. What to take that off? I'm off of coffee now for the most part. I'm off of coffee, so it's like, do I want to get back into that world? Probably not. I really like it in the holidays. That's why it's going to be a rough couple of months. I love to have like coffee and treats and on the holidays, which I've got a whole fun series of like bariatric friendly Christmas cookies and cakes and pies and things that I can bring to places and still enjoy it. So stay tuned for that. I then asked, when can I work out? And he said today. I'm like, oh, okay, that's good. Because again, my plan says 6 weeks, but it's individualized. I told him that I've had no nausea, no vomiting, and coming from Lapband where vomiting was all the time, every day. This is the longest period I've gone since 2011 without vomiting, so yay to me. My biggest concern, I've mentioned it in a couple videos, I said I'm not having the full sensation. Is that because my nerves are healing? He said yes. He goes, and the same thing that y'all have told me and I've seen, I really felt like I needed to hear it from him, was that once you are on solid food, your dense proteins, then you're going to probably feel it, and your nerves are healing. So that to me was like, oh, okay, I get it. That's good. I said, what is a good weight? Because I am a male, I am 6 foot tall, and the BMI calculator says that I should be anywhere between 135 and 175, and I'm not, when I lost 120-ish pounds with my Lapband, I stayed right at 170 for 2 years. So I think 170 is probably more my alley, and after anything skinnier than that, I think I would look gaunt. So we kind of agreed there. I asked him, I said, I can drink more than a sip. Like, I've been trying to do the sip that we're supposed to do, but I forget sometimes, and I take a gulp, and it doesn't really hurt. It doesn't hurt. Like, yeah. He said, no, that's for air. Not to worry about that. It's just air. We're trying to make sure it doesn't hurt. You're not going to hurt your pouch, which again, I thought I could hurt my pouch. Like, oh, yeah. No, it's fine. Sushi. My husband requested this because he loves sushi. He goes, sushi. And he's like, yeah, no problem. Have sushi. I'm like, okay. He said sashimi is the best for us because it's the easiest to like go down. And after 6 weeks, I can try it with rice. And, but just to go slow because it may not feel good on the pouch, so it just all depends. Again, keep in mind, this is my bariatric plan, and it even deviated from its own paperwork, but it is my surgeon's, and I trust him, and I trust the track record that the hospital goes with, and the bariatric center goes with. So those were all the questions that I had for him. He was pleased with the weight loss. What was I gonna say? pleased with the weight loss, and he thinks everything's going fine. I do think that it's been hard. This is not easy by any means, and I think anybody that's had Rny or anything like that, I don't think they're gonna say, oh, it's a breeze. And those people that I see on Facebook, and I think that's another reason why I left the Facebook groups. It was just like, oh my gosh, I can only have a sip of water. Like, oh my God, I'm gonna punch you in the throat. Not really, because that's illegal. But it is what it is. Yeah, I think that we're coming along, and I just want to get to Wonderland again. I promised myself when I hit 170 pounds, or I promised myself when I hit 199 pounds when I was with my lap band. I promised I'd rather die than get to 200 pounds again. But the lap band is not sustainable, period, end of story. It's just not. And this is sustainable, and this is for life. And I even said I was on Flintstones vitamins, and he was okay with that. And I was like, I thought that was really bad. He goes, no. And again, my surgeon he's not a novice. I mean, I don't really care where a doctor went to school. I want their practice, but he's very accomplished, and he's done an incredible amount of these. And revisions are weird to begin with, so I think I'm doing good, and I'm proud of myself and the choices I had. Like, a lot of you watch my videos and you're like, good job not having the chocolates. I'm glad I didn't have the chocolates. You know what I did do is I bought one of the little Russell Stover sugar-free turtles, and I ate the top off of it, just the chocolate, because I didn't want the caramel, even though I love caramel, but I'm like, I'm not going to test it. And I just had the top, I mean, literally this big. And that was enough. And ask me a month ago, and I'd be like, oh, I'd like that entire bag of Hershey's Kisses, please. I'd like that. I'm not going to make myself hungry. Oh my gosh. But yes, everything is going well. So a little update in my life. I don't think there's an update. Work started. We're moving along, doing it. Again, I had another training today, and it's, oh my gosh, and it's a welcome packet, which is super sweet, but it's got a Hershey's chocolate bar in it, and a Snickers and Skittles, and I love Skittles, and like all of these little things, and it's not their fault, you know. I think we could all agree as Rny or bariatric surgery people, it's not up to the world to bend to our whims. It's our job to find a way to assimilate and make it work for us, because I have no problem admitting I have a problem with food. I've always had a problem with food. I've always had an addiction to food. I think lots of people have. It's not an abnormal thing to be food obsessed, and I'm food obsessed. I was. I don't know. And I'm in this weird nebulous zone, y'all. Like, it's obviously my head. My tummy hasn't, like I said before in my last video, my tummy isn't telling me anything, but we're getting on the right track. Their head hunger's a little bit better, I will say. I'm getting my 64 ounces of water in a day without issues. I'm peeing all the time, and my office, there's a little bathroom in there, but I'm in a room full of women. I literally go to the men's room on the other end of the building, because I'm not gonna mess with that. Because it's a little kid, it used to be a classroom, so it's like a little kid potty, so it's a whole, Fall is coming too, you guys. September 1st is coming, and I'm hoping that it would be like, because I decorate on September 1st. There's fall decorations on my dining room table as I speak. And I'm gonna do another Bath & Body Works haul video, because I love it. This is my new favorite thing in the world, the marshmallow pumpkin latte. Come on, it's heaven. Oh, so good. I don't like to buy like foodie things, because then I want that food. Nah, not good. So yeah, I kind of want to do a live video too. I think that might be fun. Maybe I'll do that here tonight or tomorrow, but we'll get there. So I hope you guys are doing good. It's only Monday. Oh my gosh, it's only Monday. Okay, we can do this. We have the power. We can make it work. And taking from my friend Little Kansas Kitty, I am a big fan of affirmations too, and words have power to the point that I perseverate on them. And something that I heard, say it to children many times. I want to say it to all of you too, because I don't know where you are in your journey. I don't know where you are in your home. I don't know where you are in your life. But I will leave you with, if nobody told you today that they loved you, remember that I do. And I always will. Have a wonderful day, guys.